Giricek thought about it. Pulls up baseline, rims out. DeClercq offensive rebound. His shot partially blocked by Martin.
Great defense. Even if they're defended well, he'll jump over the top of that guy.
And T-Mac has that look in his eye. 3 of 3 to start, 7 points. Jason Kidd is able to answer with a three-pointer.
Vaughn couldn't close down.
And Jason Kidd finds the loose ball. That's to the open floor, down 5 points. It's 12-7. As we hit the 7-minute mark.
Oh, mismatch. Good night.
Jason Kidd up top for Kenyon Martin, who catches with one hand and jams it through.
Saw it developing as a magic. That's where Good's going to help them tremendously. On the boards, rebounding, a natural 4 in this league.
And here is Good putting it on the floor, but as his pocket picked, here's Kidd. 3-on-1 break. Martin trailing it, and he stuffs it down.
Is there anyone better? No one in this league runs a break, particularly a 3-on-1, better than Jason Kidd. That was easy to find Martin, who powers it through. Now the Nets get going via the lob. Kidd to Martin, punches it through, and then on the steal, 3-on-1. No one does it better than Jason Kidd. Again, the recipient is Kenyon Martin.
Nets may have gotten a break there. That would appear to go at the hand of Jason Kidd, but New Jersey able to take advantage as Kerry Kittles knocks it down from 3-point distance.
You're confident. That seems pretty easy for him.
Rebounding numbers favoring Orlando. Kidd up top again, and Martin able to sneak past the front line of Orlando. NBA season.
Well, he's a different physique than what we're used to seeing Sean Kemp, but you know what? He still can score.
Pretty pass, Aaron Williams to a cutting Jason Kidd backdoor.
And finally found their offensive groove via the lob once again. Kidd to Martin. And then a nice give and get back as Kidd cuts through the lane for a layup. Nets find themselves down 8, though, here in the first.
Orlando patiently looking for a shot. McGrady had 3 defenders around him. Outside jumper from Giricek is off the mark. Jason Kidd tracks it down. Kidd, left-handed dribble across the lane, finds Harris, baseline jumper, it's good.
It's a tremendous pass there by Kidd. It's just a great feel, awareness.
Final 47 seconds of the first quarter. McGrady still hasn't missed. Short arms there, finally.
He was just waiting for you to say something, right?
Right on cue. Here's Harris, wide open, a three-pointer, and he rattles it home.
That was a good look, 2-for-1 situation.
2.9 seconds left.
The last 2 plays, Jason Kidd on the move once again, and then he dumps it off here at the last moment to find Harris.
Substitution now for defensive purposes. Gerald Sasser is inserted by Doc Rivers in Orlando.
Trying to zone it up.
Harris, pretty pass from Kenyon Martin.
Taking the test, thought he could get a different date, and that's the NBA rule. You automatically get suspended if you don't take the test. He took it, and everything's fine.
Aaron Williams inside off the pass from Kenyon Martin.
Put a cap on the pen and knock it off.
Harris inbounds to Kerry Kittles. Jason Kidd finding Martin. That's the 3rd time they've connected on an alley-oop play in this opening half. And Martin does it defensively, getting a hand on that Vaughn Williams attempt. And Kerry Kittles turns defense into offense as the Nets do it in the transition game.
He is fast. You just don't catch up to Kerry Kittles. Vaughn got his shot blocked, and then the Nets were off and running. And now Doc Rivers wants to call a timeout and talk about it as that lead has shrunk back down to 11. Jason Kidd on the alley-oop once again to Kenyon Martin, and the block, a block party there, and give it to anybody. The lead ahead to Kittles, and he finishes. The Nets cut into that lead, now down to 11.
Tracy McGrady continues to electrify this crowd. 20 points for McGrady to lead all scorers. Martin jump stop across the lane, and he goes to the left-handed finish. It goes cross-court to Kittles, left open momentarily, short. And Jason Collins on the offensive board. Here's Kittles again, aggressively works baseline, hands to Collins. Misfires, but Kenyon Martin there to clean it up.
You got to get a body. That's where you go.
Down to the final 40.8 seconds in the second quarter. Nets have been trailing for the majority of this first half. Collins taps to Jason Kidd, right down low, and another jam inside for Kenyon Martin. He can find his second on the Croatian native.
You see the anticipation from Kidd, and he takes it right at the defense. Looking for number 6 again, and it's been a good combination so far. He had some really big third quarters during the course of the year. I'm sure Doc Rivers has mentioned that to his team, that particularly the first 5 minutes of this quarter, very important for Orlando.
And Jason Kidd connects with Martin again. Another alley-oop.
Now,
offering, and it will be Nets basketball.
You see Gooden fronting Martin. He's not even aware. The key was you looked at his...
Makes good on both attempts. Kidd now with 7 points. He has 10 assists in this game to go along with 5 rebounds. Kittles gets a hand on it. Jefferson up ahead for Kidd. And the Nets playmaker finishes.
And here's that pressure. They give it up to Garrett. You see, he puts the ball on the floor there, and Kittles picks it off, leads to the Kidd bucket on the lay-in. A good job there, and then the Magic end up turning rotate back to the middle to be a safety valve for that point guard.
Nets trailed by 11 at the intermission. Here's Kidd inside, leading in.
Tough shot.
And he banks it off the glass. And there was some contact, no call from the officials. But Doc Rivers wants to talk it over. Timeout Orlando. The Nets suddenly to within 5 points, 69-64. As Jason Kidd able to finish inside. Points for Kenyon Martin as he has spearheaded the Nets effort with some thunderous jams inside. Nets suddenly to within 5 points.
He hasn't had to add much to his repertoire. It has been basically via the dunk, but an outstanding job. Aggressive, high percentage shots, 8 of 10, 25 points. And the Nets with a little bit of pressure. It's worked for him last couple of times down. They'll continue it.
And another turnover by Orlando, and Jefferson is able to capitalize.
Boy, they're doing a poor job against this Nets pressure, but hand it to the Nets. They're very aggressive with it.
So an 11-point Orlando lead at the half has dwindled down to 3 points.
Well, they're inbounding the ball to poor spots. You don't inbound the ball into the corner, you're susceptible to a steal, and that's what happened.
Grady inbounds to Gordon Giricek. Chance of defense here at the Meadowlands, and Jason Kidd steps into the passing lane. Kidd right down inside. Jefferson can't finish. Offensive rebound by Jason Kidd.
This is silly.
All over the officials. As we get some substitutions now, Armstrong and Gooden are inserted. Sean Kemp and Jacques Vaughn take a seat. Jason Collins gives the Nets a fresh 24. Jefferson now to Kidd along the wing. 13 on the 24. Under 5 minutes to play third quarter. Kidd left-handed pass down low, feeding Collins. And Jason Collins kisses it off the glass. In his second game with this Orlando team. Kidd trying to find Martin. Lost the handle momentarily. Martin double team. Back out to Kidd. Puts it on the floor. Around a screen. And Jason Kidd with his 6th field goal. He has 17 points.
Now the stars are starting to shine a little bit brighter. First Jason Kidd with the baseline jumper.
And more importantly, he extends the lead for the Magic to 82-79.
Still a little bit of matchup zone here by Orlando defensively.
Jefferson puts it on the floor. Across the lane, McGrady gets a hand on it. Shot clock does not reset, down at 2. And Lucius Harris converts it to 3. Apparently another problem with the game clock.
You saw Kidd take a little glance there as he comes up the loose ball and finds Harris. They're going to take 5 seconds.
Harris looking flat-footed on that sequence. The crowd wanted a goaltend there. Thought that the clerk touched it over the cylinder, but nothing doing from the officials. 10 on the 24, under 2 to play, third quarter. Martin backpedals, falling away, swishes it home. Good-looking shot by Kenyon Martin. He's been going back and forth. 27 for Kenyon Martin, 32 for T-Mac. Here's Kidd down the lane. Here's Williams, turnaround, left-handed baby hook shot, and Aaron Williams buries it.
Everybody seems to have picked up their offense.
Aaron Williams, good position underneath. Now to Richard Jefferson. Here's Jason Kidd as we hit the 1 minute mark left in this third quarter. Williams right back. Consecutive buckets for Aaron Williams.
His teammates' opportunities to score during those last 3 possessions. He said, forget it. You guys had your shot. Give the ball back to me.
T-Mac with 10 straight points as Jason Kidd.
They can't get too complacent. They have to continue to attack.
Giricek jump stop. Fadeaway jumper is short.
They haven't made many either.
Here's Kidd at 3 defenders draped on his back. That said, he's able to bank it home, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And he's going to try to do it himself. Timeout Orlando as Doc Rivers wants to gather the troops and talk about it a little bit. Hardest thing to do in the NBA is play with a big lead. And Jason Kidd and company got to try to come back. A little bit of this helps as well as Kidd able to kiss it off the window. We'll be back with the finish.
2-man game between T-Mac and Jacques Vaughn, now with 9 points.
13 assists is what I wanted to say from McGrady. Not a bad night, huh?
Jason Kidd quickly answers. Nets need a bunch of points here down the stretch.